All right, hi everyone again. This is Pastor Sam with 5 Minute Word, and it's episode 2. Again, I want to open this up for any comments, questions, uh, amens, whatever. Please feel free to do that. Today, I want to talk about Genesis 1, chapter 1, verse 3, where God says, "Let there be light," and there was light. I want to make reference to Matthew chapter 5 and talking about light, and also Matthew 5 in Jesus' first sermon, the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus talks about that we are the light. As a Christian, as we're called into his wonderful light, we are the light, and we're called to shine that light so all can see. And in Matthew 5, as he's referring to and speaking to a largely Jewish audience, Christians, and for all intensive purposes, you and I as well. And he says, when you have a lamp, you don't put it under a bed. You don't put that lamp in places where people can't see it. That would be silly to put your light in the closet. You put it where the light can be effective and can shine. So why would you do that? Why would you put your light in a place where it can't be seen? And then he talks about salt, and he says salt has a use. It has a use to preserve. It has a use to a specific use. And if the salt loses its saltiness, in other words, if the salt can't perform its intended use, it's useless. And what happens is that it gets trampled under the feet of men. What does that mean? What that means is, as a child of God, as a saved child of God, our calling as believers, our purpose, our use in this world is so important. And if you forget that use, if you don't know that purpose, it's like a lamp being put under a bed, or it's like salt that's lost its saltiness and is trampled by men. So what I want to encourage you today is, remember, it's not that you're called to be salt or be light per se. That is our role, but the declaration that Jesus himself makes is that you are the light and you are the salt. You are the light of the world. Let your light shine before others, so they may see your good works and give glory to the Father in heaven. You are declared. That's what the gospel is. The gospel isn't a way of life. It's a declaration, a proclamation of good news that Jesus is the Christ, that he has finished everything on the cross, and through his work we are declared the salt and light. There are many people in the world today who are in need of that light, in need of that salt. We have been called to do that, to be the salt, to be the light. Isaiah 60, verse 1 through 3. Let me close with that passage. It says there, "Arise and shine, for the glory of the Lord has risen upon you." It's already upon you. And you need to shine because thick darkness covers the entire earth. God bless you today. Shine the light of Christ. See you next time.